Dear friends, the Irish province of the Institute of Christ the King Sovereign Priest presents Lenten Thoughts, drawn from the Gospel for each day of Lent by Bishop Francis Amherst. Saturday after Ash Wednesday. It is I, fear ye not. Picture to yourself the apostles rowing in their boat across the lake of Gennesaret. The wind is against them, the boat labors in the heavy sea, when Jesus walks forth from the shore upon the waters, and seems as if he would pass them by. They think it is a phantom, and cry out with fear, when his voice comes to them over the raging waves, bidding them, "Have courage, for it is he." Our life is like a sea which we must pass over in order to reach the happy shores of heaven. We have many obstacles to contend against in our voyage, which may be summed up in the words, the world, the devil, and the flesh. The opinions and the prejudices of men, their ridicule, their persecution, their unkindness, their very praise contradict us. Human respect singularly impedes us. We care so much about what men think and say. The devil raises storms against our salvation by his evil suggestions and temptations, and the flesh by the rebellion of our corrupt nature. If we truly wish and try to serve God, we are sure to meet with these storms. We must expect them and resolve to overcome them. If we do not care about His service, all may seem to go on smoothly for a time, but in a moment we shall be lost forever. In the storms and trials of life, that is, in our afflictions, in our temptations, in our sins even, Jesus comes towards us to save us, very often in such ways that, like the disciples, we do not recognize Him. Our hearts are blinded, and so we do not receive into them the inspirations of His grace. We do not see the use of mortification, of patience under trials, of bearing injuries and insults calmly, of submitting to all the wise and useful discipline provided for us by the Church. This is our own fault, and we must correct it. What sweet encouragement is in those words, "It is I, fear ye not." But we must deserve for that they should be addressed to us by making use of the means at our disposal for drawing Jesus to our side. Those means are prayer and the worthy reception of the sacraments, combined with an exact observance of the commandments and the laws of the Church. Do I ever neglect a duty or commit a wrong action out of fear of the blame or ridicule or impertinent conduct of my fellow creatures? Am I ever ashamed of my religion because they are contrary to the notions of others? Do I ever do good actions in order to acquire praise? Do I in fact put the praise or blame of men above the praise or blame of God? Do I ever mortify myself voluntarily? Do I receive involuntary mortifications in the spirit of penance? And do I comply willingly with all that the Church enjoins for the proper discipline of my soul? Am I fasting and abstaining during this Lent in a true Catholic spirit? At all events, I will do so now, and I will correct all the faults that have come to my mind during this meditation. Jesus, aid me by thy grace. Thinking of almsgiving this Lent, why not help to restore our church in Belfast, the Church of the Immaculate Heart of Mary? Help us to make this former Presbyterian church worthy of the Catholic liturgy. As you can see, we have made a central aisle to allow for procession. You can donate at this GoFundMe link. May God bless you for your generosity. Like and subscribe for daily Lenten reflections. May the Immaculate Heart of Mary triumph in Ireland.